Hello guys, welcome back to Jungle Forum. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. As I always keep saying, your subscription encourages me, because it's not easy to prepare a video and send it to the public in the best possible manner it has to be. So please subscribe, like, comment and share. And also, if you have any suggestion to me with regards to my videos and other stuff, it is highly welcome. So without wasting my time, we just have to delve into the this process. As you can see, I'm currently in the website of Global Peace Chain, that is the GPC. So the Global Peace Chain is an organization or non-profit organizations, currently in the United States, Delaware, which is under the United Nations, whereas they convert together and bring people together and discuss some compelling topics like racism, gender-based violence, crime, and some other social impacts in our society. So as you can see, this is the timeline. As you can see, this is 29 days, 10 hours, 11 minutes, and some seconds. So this is the deadline. Sorry, this is duration of the summit, and this summit will take place in Baku. That is going to be 29 May to 1st June 2022. So without wasting my time, we just have to just go straight, because all this information are in the website for the Global Peace Forum for events that will take place in Azerbaijan, Baku. And the happiest thing, or the most astonishing thing, is the application is fully funded. So I suggest you apply and see how best you can just enter in Baku to experience the beautiful life in Baku and to visit the city of lights. So this is the benefits here. As you can see, the application category is of three types. You have fully funded, you have partially funded, and you have self-funded. So for fully funded, aspirants or applicants are gonna be 15, and partially funded, that's gonna be 25, and 110 is people who are gonna pay for themselves. That's self-funded. But take note, for people who are gonna have this thing as fully funded package, these things are covered. So I'm just gonna highlight them. These things are covered. But if you're not gonna pay for yourself, or if you're gonna pay for yourself, take note, these things are not covered. They are covered. So it means starting from this and ends here. That's what it covers. And the same thing applies to here. So if you're applying for yourself as self-funded, then you just have to, all these things are inclusive. It means you have to pay them. So we just have to get into the the summit topics, as you can see here. Here it talks about the eligibility, and so it means it opens to all countries, and the application fee, that's going to be $35, and it's non-refundable, and you cannot be changed or challenged if you are not selected in any category. That is either fully funded, partially funded, or self-funded. So mode of transaction is of 3: PayPal, bank transfer, and Western Union. So if you cannot pay through PayPal, you can use bank transfer. There will be account details and other stuff you can pay. In Western Union, you can pay here, and you can also these are the categories too. So without wasting my time, we just have to click on apply. When we click on apply, it takes us to the main application portal, whereas we just have to upload all our materials in order to proceed. So since I've explained the overview of the summit and some things, so we just have to talk about the topics that are going to be discussed. So in fact, which I have said prior, but I just have to maybe to elaborate on it. These are the topics: human rights, the attainment of peace, or world peace is either small or big, the impacts of globalization on identity in today's world has phenomena, which has strengthened or monopolized identities, and the seriousness of social media, which impact does it have in a society in order to cope, some things, or what impact does it have irrespective or with regards to peace or peace coexistence, and what essential role or highly functional corporates can play in combating climate change. Yeah, so what are the measures or yardstick we can use in order to combat climate change, because it has a very serious impact in our daily life. We have to, the other topic is global, gender-based violence. Also, it will be talked about. And also, racism, racism is serious. Some people, you know what I mean. And, political phenomena too. So this is the agenda. This is the timeline agenda. As you can see, arrival of delegates, that is going to be 8 a.m., to 2 p.m. So it means delegates have to arrive prior to the event to take place. So it means you have to arrive today, then tomorrow the event will start. So take note of that. And this is that's gonna be 9. The following day, that is Monday 30th. Dress code is gonna be formal, and these are the things that are included. And this is gonna be Tuesday 31st. I think that is gonna be the third day. So dress code, cultural dress. So if you're accepted for the program, you can just bring your cultural dress and exhibit your culture, market your culture worldwide, because you don't know who is watching, and that's very important for your country and for your culture as well. So as you can see, this is gonna be on the 1st of June, and then it is farewell breakfast, and yeah. So I just have to click on next. When I click on next, it takes me to another person. So take note, and prior to accepting these things, you just have to read everything and make sure this is conditional. So you have to accept. And with this person is very important. And let's say good. This person is very, very important. Application fee is not refundable and cannot be challenged if you are not selected in any category. Approximate self-fund package will fall between $370 to $420. So if you're going to pay for yourself, you may bring this thing, $370 to $420. And self-funded delegates are liable to submit package fee in an advance through required medium flowing results. Yeah. So events organized by Global Peace Chains and or its affiliated entities. So the participants understand all these things. So it's just like an information, whereas you just have to get acquainted to. And payment. Global Peace Chain uses third-party providers such as PayPal, Western Union, and Stripe to provide secure online payment. So these are the mode of payment, either PayPal, Western Union, or Stripe. You have to use those, medium to pay your application fee. That is $35. And here, maybe we just have to come here. Yes, as you can see here, participants cannot sue Global Peace Chain for any injuries sustained during the summit or any loss of damage. Suing Global Peace Chain will result in the participant agreeing to pay the organization all legal expenses after verdict has been reached, and up to $500,000 in emotional damages. So I think there wouldn't be such problems now, since you're coming as a foreigner and just as a participant who will just spend a short duration. So I didn't expect for such unprecedented things to occur in between that time. So we just have to click on next. When we click on next, it takes us to the very most important part here. So take note, you have to put in all this information. As you can see, you have to write your title if you're male, miss, or if you're transgender or whatsoever. You just have to fill it out as the way your identity is. And you have to write your emergency contact number, all this information, put them out. And if you are applying, if you have any affiliation with an institution like a university, you just indicate a university. For example, I am a student. I can just write my university name and indicate my status. I am a student. And from there, if you have a Facebook account, you may just include. If you have an Instagram account, you may just include. If you have like a Twitter account, you just include your Twitter link. Like, you just have to write this. You can just write maybe twitter.com, then / let's say Jungle Forum. So like when you do this thing, they will just access your Twitter handle, I mean. So that's what they mean. And language speaking. So if you're speaking English, and you can write English, and let's say you can write, let's say Azerbaijani, some other languages, then you're good. Yeah. And departing airport. So if you're currently in Banjul, let's say Gambia, you can just write Banjul International Airport. You see, then you write, let's say, Gambia. So yes, Banjul International Airport. How did you hear about us? You just have to tell, maybe from a friend, from others. You can just indicate others. And do you require visa to enter to Azerbaijan? Of course, yes. Check your country very well. For my country, citizens, Gambian citizens are allowed, or they are required to have visa prior to their entrance in Azerbaijan. So it means yes. And if you have any disability or whatever, if you don't, just leave it like the way as it is. And if you have any meal restrictions, yes, you can explain. Like meal restrictions. For example, if you're Muslim, you have a meal restriction because you're gonna eat some kind of food, obviously. So if you don't have, it's not a problem. And have you ever participated in global events? Or if yes, you can just state the event and the country name or names. If it is more than one country, you can just write different more than one country. If the answer is no, just leave it like the way it is. And the third size, since they're gonna give you all these conference kits, you just have to indicate XL. If you're like somebody who's like me, you can just use medium. Maybe somebody you can just like, extra large, and extra large, or so and so. So yeah. Would you like to be enrolled in Ph.D. as an ambassador? Of course, some people may wish to extend their contributions, so you can just indicate yes. If you accept it, you will be part of the Global Peace Ambassadors, then that may even, try to reap off more opportunities in the near future. So this is elaborate on your biography, personal traits for the program, along with your social and educational achievements. In 300 words, explain your personality, your biography, your personality, and your educational background. So what have you achieved in your education? So that is going to be in 300 words. You don't have to exceed that. So that's my advice. If you have to write it here, if you exceed, the system will warn you. So take note of that. You have to be concise and precise, straightforward. What inspired you to be part of Global Peace Chain? Explain it in 300 words. What motivated you to apply for this or to be part of this organization? You have to explain in 300 words. How, in your opinion, Global Peace Summit Baku will enable you to benefit your society? Explain what impact will this thing have in you, which you may instill in your society for the importance or their benefits, in the future. Explain in 300 words. From there, prior to this, everything, I suggest you just have to click on this. Before submitting, click on payment. When you click on payment, you see, it takes to another person. As you can see, this is the payment person. So fill in everything, your name. If the card number is not your own, you can use that person's name, the date of birth of that person, and the gender, passport number. Sorry, this is your name. Write your name, and from there, this is the phone number, application fee, permanent resident or permanent address. Permanent address is your place of birth. Take note. So this person is an electronic person, whereas you just have to sign like here. Just an example, you can just sign here. If you have a mistake, you can just click on the X button, then it goes. So as you can see, this is the payment person. It's gonna be $35, but there's a tax included because they are using a third party. So the third party will charge you for that tax. That is $1.4. So that is approximately $36. Just click it and you're good. So we just have to go back here. You just have to go back to this person to explain some of the information here, which is this here. If you're done paying, you have to upload this. Maybe you drag it or you just upload it. If you click this thing, it takes you to the file of your computer, and attach your national or passport, anyone. If you have a passport, it's more recommended, so upload your passport. If you are accepted, then you're good. Attach your profile picture. Please do not upload selfie or some outdoor photos or random photo. I mean a profile picture or a passport size photo. Upload that one which meets the requirement. If you upload anything like selfies, some other taking posters of taking pictures, that may even lead to a disqualification. Upon filling everything, you just have to acknowledge that any information that is contrary to what you provided, your application might be declined. Then you sign to what you've acknowledged. So this is the signature portion, like here, like let's say this is signature, then you can just submit. So this was the video I have for you today. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment.